Again, they could grab themselves something like a Timber Saw as their next pick. They do need something that could be a frontliner with Scarlet Mage and Death Prophet. Oh
I
boy.
love it. I love it.
What better hero than to end an 8-game day?
I actually love Techies. I think Techies is a pretty cool hero nowadays. I think it's like the best iteration of we've had of Techies for a long time.
What do you like about it in this game?
I mean, it's an amazing silence. Like, it's a super long duration silence, and it's a great initiation tool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I do agree with that. I think against the Death Prophet, especially when she's trying to run in, it'll like completely shut her down.
Yeah.
Like 7 seconds. Like if she doesn't have BKB, she is just done.
Yeah,
your Spirit Siphons mean absolutely nothing at that point.
All right, Dire gets to ban. Faceless Void.
Okay, well, that will give you kill potential with the Chronosphere Mystic Flare, so that is an option. I was wondering where that pairing was going to come through.
You don't have to worry about the Blast Off coming into the Chrono as well, like a lot of other ability does. His Techies just gets caught on the side of it if he tries to leap in. He can time it with like the Chrono ending, but a lot of the time Death Prophet has a BKB at that point. She's going to be able to pop it after the Chrono ends and she sees Techies flying in. But yeah, it has been a while since we've seen this one, and it does pair very nicely into this game with both the DP and the Skywrath Mage. Do you have enough frontline on 5RAT with Tiny and Faceless Void, though? Like, how do you want to round this draft off? I think you have a lot of tools right now. You have good damage from Skywrath. Death Prophet can take towers. You have amazing stun with Faceless Void. You need more Disable, or is Tiny and Void enough?
Tiny and Void might be enough, but I think you need to have some stun coming out of the mid lane here. I think at this point it's probably offlane Prophet, but it's not guaranteed. But I think you do need some more kind of like lower cooldown disables from your mid lane. Something that works with the Skywrath that you can play around to get rid of the Leshrac here, and that's very smart.
Leshrac gone means it's going to slow down like aggressive tower push coming out from Ravens.
10 seconds.
That's something 5RAT doesn't have to worry about this game, right? Last game, there was a huge problem with taking towers against the Treant, but you have the Death Prophet. Last, into the reserve time here, the last ban for Ravens.
Radiant gets the ban.
Okay, they get rid of the Timber Saw anyway. I think that was a good call.
Yep. Not surprised about that one. Again, it does a lot of the same that the Primal Beast was going to do, although, you know, you have Trample very early on in the laning phase versus like the Chakram, which is going to actually have kill potential on the TV, comes a little bit later. And last ban coming out of 5RATFORCESTAFF is probably, getting rid of the Leshrac.
Dire's choice.
The Kunkka. I guess it's just like an all-round hero in the mid lane. It builds an early BKB, it's able to play far in front. Yeah. It doesn't necessarily just die into Chronosphere. Early BKB builder is going to be pretty important here against the Skywrath Tiny DP.
Could they pick something that offers a save for the Chronosphere here in the mid lane? Is there any heroes that they can pick
5 seconds
that offer a save?
Mid laners? Not really as a mid laner. I mean, Pudge, technically.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they grabbed the Mars. I actually really like this. Gives them we were talking earlier, like they need some team fight to play around the Terrorblade. I was thinking Mars earlier, but then they went with the Primal Beast pick. This could mean Primal Beast mid. And I think that's probably what we're going to see here. Oh, this is my boy. I'm curious if they're running this mid lane. I doubt it.
I do not see this hero anymore. Its speed is going to be playing it, so just offlane. Red 2 is going to be DP in the mid. So once again, they last pick something for the speed. Does he even play this hero?
He has a little bit. I've been a big Underlord fan in this patch. I think this hero is very strong, but it just is getting underappreciated in my opinion. But it is going to be the mid Primal Beast. And I think that makes sense, right? Against the Faceless Void, the Spear actually stops the time walk duration at like level 2. So you don't have to worry about it. Plus, combines really well with Techies.
It's not good with Dodge Rebuke, and he gets out of Arena, though. He's one of the few heroes that actually has an escape that gets you out.
Yeah, it does just have a good lane though with the techies, is what I'm saying, right? Like you have like spear into blast off, and there's nothing you can't time walk a silence. So I like it. AB1 will be taking the Skywrath Mage. You see Little Nick on the Tiny. Kara's Treant Protector. This is gonna be fun, man. I'm excited for this game.
Oh, oops. Actually, no, I shot a double A message asking if Speed played Underlord, and he got angry at me because I posted spoilers to him. Oops. All right. So Speed does in fact play Underlord, and apparently has PTSD from it. But we'll get into that one later. This isn't a psychology breakdown. This is game number 8 of the day, where I am starting to lose it. For this draft, I would probably say that I prefer 5RATFORCESTAFF, but I don't know if 5RAT are going to be able to win after starting the first series of the day. And we're now like, what, 9 hours from their first game? He's got to be tired boys by now.
They are literally 9 hours. 9 hours ago, they were in lobby for their first game.
Yep.
Remember, it's all on you here. A lot of pressure. All on your shoulders. I would be a wreck.
So true.
Let's go.
BP, so true. I don't know what he said, but have fun, Parquito. Right, so wasn't impressed the last game. 5RAT very clearly the stronger team, but this game it might go a little bit different. You talked about how strong you think Techies is, how great of a disable. You might want to call this ability the suicide. This is what I know it has. Blast off. I'm talking about how amazing the blast off is as a disable.
It's,
So,
I mean,
I think it'll come in clutch this game. It's
very
against
good.
It'll force early BKB.
Yeah. Dude, you have like Spear, which is like a 1.4, 1.8 second stun into Blast Off. He can't time walk for like 6.5 seconds. It's quite good. I can't believe this is Dota 2. Just Tantrum Taunt from Primal Beast. All right, we'll see how this ends up going. Wrap around in the top rune here. It will just end up being a 2-for-2 trade on these. I'm pretty sure Speed is going to have a free game in this top lane versus a Terrorblade. This is such a rough lane.
Well, we'll see how much damage AB1 can put into Parker up here. I mean, he's starting just by clicking him down, hitting with a concussive blast. That's a good chunk.
Yeah, just half HP already. Speaking of half HP, Lil Nick bottom in some trouble, but he'll be okay.
Yeah.
I kind of like the decision to put the Skywrath Mage top instead of the Tiny here, since you're against the Treant Protector.
I'm glad they're not just on autopilot at this point. They're still thinking about their lanes and where to play these people, despite playing so many games today.
Yeah. Well, Parker pops the meta right away, wants to try and get some farm in this lane early on, try and get those quick level 2s. Makes sense, except he's about to lose his courier and the full wand, so not ideal now. Dude, I hate this Terrorblade meta cosmetic. It is so, I mean, everything from this set was so gross. This meta specifically is terrible. Oh, AB1 just gets both couriers. All right, just like that. Easy peasy.
It is the Blossom Red on this one.
Oh yeah, the gem is great. The gem is great. It's the meta form which is terrible.
Yeah.
The Code Demon or whatever, I think is so bad.
Isn't the Arcana for both forms?
No.
Am I mistaken?
I mean, not on the... Only certain
yeah.
meta forms, but not that one.
I don't know anything about hats, man.
Top
I
lane,
actually
they get
picked
the
that
level
Arcana
2. And,
as the free one.
oh, nice. I picked Monkey King, and then I re-rolled a free Pudge one, where I already had it. So I sold my Pudge Arcana, and then bought the Terrorblade Arcana.
Nice.
Yeah,
Look at you
stonks.
trading up.
Yep. I mean, more like trading down. My Pudge one was already fully unlocked, and now it's not.
Oh, did you need a couple bucks that badly? I could have helped you out, my man.
It's pretty sad. Dude, this lane is brutal. Kara, he's gonna die. That is first blood for AB1 on the Skywrath Mage. Yep. I mean, we kind of knew this lane was gonna be rough. The last pick of that Underlord, he's just gonna have a free time.
Yep.
Meanwhile, bottom lane, Dismar trying to keep this small camp blocked. Prevents the pulling.
The mid lane, BP putting a lot of damage into red too, actually, but not able to finish him off. Fairy Fire is going to top him up just a little bit.
I feel like I kind of thought he might just go for a quick onslaught there.
Yeah,
as
Red
the
2
burst
thought
damage,
so as well.
But
I mean, Red 2 just Spirit Siphoned that creep because he's worried about getting onslaughted down and auto-attacked.
yeah,
A level-headed decision there by Red 2.
very nice, very nice.
Mm-hmm. Still so bizarre to see him on this team again, given that he was on the original iteration of 5RAT.
Yeah. Meta, number 2 comes out in the top lane. He's going to do a lot of damage over to the Skywrath Mage. That being said, he does need to be careful.
Has 11 wand.
He does have 11 wand and the Fairy Fire, but he's going to force him to use it.
He's going to try to force him to use it. I feel like he's trying to get an angle at him with a concussive shot. Yeah. But with Kara playing so close to him, it's difficult. So he put 2 points in the concussive shot because damage this thing actually scales very nicely. Yeah, mana to like damage. This one's way better. He
forced the stick.
God, he's taking a lot of damage. But yeah, pops the stick there.
AB1's just gonna force him to the tower, dude. They're looking at Kara instead. They actually fort this wave to try and keep it alive. Bottom though, they dive the tower, the rotation in from PP. Okay. And that will grab the courier as well.
Rotation. I didn't even catch that.
Yeah, I did not either. Normally you don't see a Primal Beast rotating at 4 minutes, but
we're at psychopath hours right now.
Top lane is where like all the fighting is going to be happening too, so it's kind of BP is just still down here. Oh no, he's gonna lose the courier, dude. This is... You're not wrong, man. This is real psychopath hours. The silence does come through. They've got him. DNM's gonna die twice. Oh no.
He's just dead. I mean, nobody expects the mid laner to hang around your lane for this long.
It's a tri-lane bottom, no mid lane. The good news is
got
like
him with the sticky bomb.
You're doing this prior to Death Prophet hitting 6, so it actually kind of works. Like there's no catapult yet, and there's no level 6 on the DP. Yeah. Normally, you would get punished by losing your tower, but...
Yeah, Red 2 is trying so hard to shove the wave to make up for this right now. But, yeah, now they're just going to catch Red 2. I mean, 3 points in the Spirit Siphon, getting on top is going to be a little bit difficult, but if it's Dismar that opens with the silence, I mean, we talked about this. Thankfully,
they do get a nice
scan.
Here. They know exactly what's going on, and that means opening for them to go for speed here in the top lane. No mana to TP on out, but they will just continue the chase. I think he's going to be fine under the tower, but they don't get the mid-tier 1. And they need to, man. They really need to. Catapult's gone. Red 2. Got plenty of Spirit Siphon charges. The Exorcism gonna expire though, so.
Too hard for them to try to dive the Death Prophet there with Little Nick nearby. Doing a great job of protecting DP.
Yeah. And they get a regen rune onto the Primal Beast, man. This is huge. They deny that one on over to the Death Prophet. They protect the mid-tower. All good stuff there.
Looks like Dyer's courier just bit the bucket.
They're looking for Parker. Avalanche. They've got the toss, send him right on top of the Underlord, try and finish him off. The burst damage, is it there? Yeah, they're gonna take a few more auto attacks. They do it. Lil Nick securing that kill. Beautiful rotation out there from the Tiny. Which I'm a little bit surprised. I think they saw him coming, but... PP pops the regen. He's got an Avalanche. He will send it. Try and slow down the Primal Beast, and he's got the distance. He's gone. They know about the ward now.
Yep. We're gonna get out of there now. 2.
Oh, there he is.
Does have vision on the PP here.
He has an avalanche. He's going to throw it, try and slow down the Primal Beast, but the onslaught to follow. Tiny will go down. The question is, Red 2, he gets slowed down too much. Oh, he dodges out the stun, or I'm sorry, the silence from the techies. As Red 2 will go try and chase him underneath the tower. He pops the stick. He's going to survive. He ends up losing his courier in the process.
Yeah.
And with Kara's rotation as well, he is definitely going to be in some trouble here.
Well, Sticky Bomb doesn't connect. It makes it a little bit easier. He's got 2 charges of Spirit Siphon here, so he's going to be able to top up his HP again.
Yeah, works quite well against...
oh my god. There's 3 heroes trying to run down a DP and just can't do it.
4-point Spirit Siphon. It's good, good game for Spirit Siphon. DD top lane. PP's not going to be lucky this time to get it.
No.
Well, I say that, and he just onslaughts across to the ward, or to the rune to grab it. Trying to TP on home. They have the damage. They don't. He gets out. Mid-tier 1 tower, though, definitely in their sights, is Tiny trying to bring down Dismar on the backside. It's one more good auto attack. Oh, it's not going to be enough.
From the tower.
All right. They should clean up the mid here. No fortification. He's just using the good old...
Very cool gameplay.
All right, AB1.
Epic stuff. Very cool. Everyone look at this. This is peak Dota right here. All right, never mind. We're looking at actual kills happening.
It's all right. He's going to get... oh, boy. He's not going to get the tower. Dude, it is actually surviving.
Yeah. I mean, Exorcism expired. He was coming back there. How many points do you have in living armor?
2 points living armor. It actually just delayed it the entire time. Toss away. That is a DD rune. Avalanche once again. Oh, off the mark from Nick. He's dead. And bottom lane. DNM just barely dodging out the stun. Oh my goodness. I keep saying stun, the silence.
Yeah.
It's an explosion, man. What do you want from me? It looks like it would be a stun. It's gonna stun later, you know. I'm just prepping for late game.
Prepping the cast for late game. Excellent. I'm gonna use that excuse next time. Oh, sorry, not excuse. Big brain reason.
Yeah, huge.
We don't use excuses
brain
around here. We don't need them, right?
Kara has done his job very well. There are no towers down for the side of Ravens, despite having this Underlord and this Death Prophet. And Speed completely whiffing that Firestorm there. Death Prophet might just be dead here. Trying to Spirit Siphon up, not going to be able to.
Yep. Goes down. Needs way more armor to be able to survive the TB.
Oh, man.
It doesn't come to... Oh, I'm crazy.
10 minutes and a 3K lead this time for Ravens. I mean, we had a 6K lead or something last game at 10 minutes for 5RAT, so...
yeah.
Quite a different story just in general.
They're playing this one a lot better. I forget who I thought would win.
I don't think I asked you.
I could have sworn I said it. But
maybe.
Again, it is getting kind of late. Didn't sleep enough. Was up all night watching the AI-generated Seinfeld. Larry's got some bangers. Let me tell you.
DNM is currently only level 5 on the Faceless Void, by the way. Mid lane. Attempt number 3. They're going to forward up the Radiant Creep Waves. They have the Catapult as well.
Yeah,
Mars is coming in, and you have to leave.
In
just like that. Benjaz is here, and it's disengage. Silence will catch the Primal Beast. Underlord's coming in. They want to try and fight this. He's too far away. Ends up catching Mars up on the high ground, but just spears him away. He's just going to have to take his portal back top, I think. Maybe, maybe not. Okay, this is going to be their attempt onto the tower. Right? Copium? Okay, nope. They're bringing everybody, man. It's just 9 heroes in the mid lane right now. Skywrath Mage falls. Arena will connect as the silence onto the Death Prophet holds her down, but she's healing up a good amount. There's the Overgrowth as well. Underlord can't save her any longer. In comes DNM, pops the Chrono. Wait a minute. He's alive. Red 2 survives. They get a massive turnaround. What a Chronosphere from DNM. He's been biding his time.
The Master of Time gets it right every time.
And now with a DD rune and a dead Treant Protector, they can get the tower, right?
I would hope so.
Yeah, you got like 100 bonus damage on the boy.
Yeah.
All
They
right.
get techies as well. Dismar sticks around too long. We saw what 5RAT did last game. Realized that we have a tree and protector. Like, come on, I want to keep all towers up until like 50 minutes.
Yeah.
But not so easy when you lose a fight like that, so close to your mid.
Yeah. You know, there was originally 9 heroes in mid lane, and then suddenly there was a 10th. You know, and that was the turning point. You just needed the number. You just needed the extra one little lad.
No.
I'm assuming he's going Mask of Madness or something on the Faceless Void, but he has. Dude, TNM has no net worth. Oh my god, where is his items?
Where are his items?
Dude, he has 35 CS, 36 CS at 13 minutes. This dude hasn't hit a single creep all game. What?
Are you ready to rumble?
Can't he just get like government or ancient assistance if he's this poor as a carry?
No, because he's an American citizen and we don't have those.
Oh,
things.
right. NADPC, right.
Yeah.
Our carries don't get
Yeah, there's
handouts.
there's no trickle down here, dude. Big overgrowth from 3. Mars gets silenced on the blink in. AB1 saw.
Oh
Dude,
no, the
way.
blink reveal is disaster.
I can't believe AB1 got him on that. What a response.
Looks like Dyer's top tower is in some trouble.
Dude, that is massive. The blink reveal, it would have crushed the side of 5RATFORCESTAFF, and instead ends up being a big win into this tier 1 tower push top lane. And they should be able to get it. They smoke bottom at the same time. They're looking for the Terrorblade. The silence still there. Nick with the toss. They bring him down. Okay. Big movements from 5RAT. Red 2 doesn't finish off the tower top, and now he's about to meet his fate against a dinosaur here. He's got
Certainly
3 spirit
doesn't survive
siphons,
this
but nah, he's stunned down too long.
Yeah. The pulverize into the spear ends up just doing way too much. We couldn't connect with that one on the techies. Speaking of techies, what did he just buy out? He bought out nothing. He is also poor. Has not touched a single creep this game. We're getting close to the 15-minute mark, and he is not close to his Aghanim shard, unfortunately.
Dude.
He's 1,000 gold away.
Yeah, that is rough. I feel like if I'm the Faceless Void this game, I'm going for a Midas, man. I feel like there is no recovery back into this game without a Midas. They do have Chronosphere, and he's about to go play with some AB1 top lane who does have this Veil of Discord, so they have kill thread for sure. It's just, I don't think the kill is going to go to the Faceless Void, and he really does need the kill money. Dude, he's almost half the net worth of the Terrorblade.
He can't afford to miss a single CS ever again. The game's over if he does. Speed on this side of the map. He's got himself Guardian Greaves. He's going to go for a pipe as his item after that. It is extremely useful against the majority of these heroes. The only person who's really doing physical damage here is the Terrorblade. Everyone else is going to be putting out magic. So I am glad that he's going for that. The build is kind of boring, though. I mean, not as bad as when we saw just like Wraith Pack totems and a pipe every single game. That was super frustrating, but again, marginally better.
Yeah.
It's so weird that you play something offline it's the same way, you build the same aura items all the time.
Yeah, there's few exceptions.
Down bottom, Speed thinks about showing himself. I mean, clearing out these illusions would be decent.
Yeah. Is he gonna get him? He gets the range creep. That's about it. And Parker just
Parker
denies the
just
whole
denied
wave.
all.
Yeah, you wanted this experience, huh? Not today. Speed's like, whatever, man. I'll just go mid. Screw you.
Yeah. I mean, True Protector was there to protect him if he tried to Q it onto him, but there's no way he gets the kill on the TB.
Spirit caught the Tiny. He's trying to go for the D ward there. There's just a myriad of wards in this top lane right now. They're looking for Benjaz. They will be able to hold him in place for a while, but the Chronosphere on the backside's caught the Primal Beast, and that's the kill threat we were talking about. Big Arena catching for the Overgrowth as well. But they've left. There's no... Wait, Parker, he's all alone on the backside. Do they have a silence? The stuns? Can they chain stun him down? They do. They get the kill. And now Dismar, he jumped in. They're going to all burn to the exorcism. Oh, what a disaster. Triple kill. Benjaz comes in, tries to finish out the Faceless Void, will be able to do so, but Benjaz now, he's the one in trouble, as it's no problem for this Death Prophet. Ultra kill for Red 2, 17 minutes into the game. They get the top tower as well.
Not bad, not bad. I mean, the fight a little bit of a disaster to start that one off for the Ravens. I mean, again, backside of the fight, just as you complete the BKB on PP, you end up getting caught inside the Chronosphere. Don't get an opportunity to drop your 9-second. And of course, the TB ends up getting hit by both the Death Prophet and the Skywrath Mage Silence before you can get the Sunder off.
Yeah.
So much disable, and they're just not being able to click their buttons here.
Whoa, he didn't go for this.
You can tell Dyer's middle tower is in trouble.
PP like caught the Death Prophet and then didn't try to go for a pulverized play there with the trample.
I think you just die if you try to do that.
Yeah, maybe.
You're so far away from your team. There's still that mid-tier 1-up, and you're like right beside it. Like you get the pulverize off, and then Death Prophet hits the Spirit Siphon, like walks away from you. It's like, all right, whatever.
Up onto the high ground. Dismar does have the shard now, so they plant the ward. They're gonna look for speed. Oh, beautiful Pit of Malice catching them. Benjaz, no BKB quite yet. Speed in a little bit of trouble. A lot of magic damage coming through from these heroes. He's got the stick, trying to keep himself alive, but they will be able to burn him down. In comes Red 2. He's got the silence as well. PP with a nice pulverize, but the silence onto the Mars and to the Primal Beast. He's going to be forced to BKB this one off. Dismar zoned out by AB1, but in comes Parker, and Red 2 nowhere to go. Beautiful fight this time from Ravens. So they will clean up big here in this second fight. Now looking for the Skywrath Mage. The slow is there. Can they stick on top of him? He's got a Mystic Flare. He's not going to be able to use it. So they find 3 for their troubles.
Yeah. Do you think they try to go for Roshan after this one? They're pretty close to the pit. TB does not have metamorphosis for another 15 seconds, though. And at that point, a lot of these heroes are going to be responding, be close to it again. And you're fighting into a Chronosphere in 10 seconds.
Yeah, I think with Chronosphere, Exo, Underlord, I think it's way too hard. Especially consider... Yeah, but Underlord can just Fiend's Gate the pit, right? Like, that's the scary part. You can literally just Fiend's Gate the side of the pit. So you're never too far away. Yeah,
Mars
they did.
TP's the other side of the map. They think better of it. You were right, Ricky. You know, give yourself more credit, man. You're great.
Aw, thanks, man.
Yeah.
I'm trying today. Avalanche toss back. Dismar goes down. Easy pick up there for a Red 2. And without the techies, that might be the sign for Roshan. I mean, it has to be the sign for Roche. They have so much damage. Yeah, they got Exo. They've got the Firestorm. The good old Veil of Discord. Goodbye, Roche.
Nah, they're gonna make very quick work of this one.
This Aegis definitely goes on Faceless, right? It's a farming Aegis, I think.
Yeah.
Alright. DNM grabs it. There it is.
Up until he's got his BKB done.
Yeah. 20 minutes in, 14-14, man. We got a real game on our hands now.
Finally, an even game. Fun again. I had to eat my words earlier when 5RAT played a game that was 47 minutes, which is less than 50. I said they couldn't end less than 50, but I got the feeling we're getting ready for another one, man. It's gonna be a long night. Just no reaction out of you. It's like, oh god damn it, not more.
You know,
let me out.
You know the "this is fine" meme, dude. That is literally how I'm envisioning the rest of my evening. They've caught Terrorblade in the mid lane, Mystic Flare
right
on top of it. He gets the Sunder off. What a Manta style there from the Terrorblade. He's got the Aegis on DNM. He's gonna be able to time walk. No, he cannot. A big win so far for the side of Ravens, but they've got to get out. Red 2, he's out of Spirit Siphons, gets the signs to take the Terrorblade. DNM goes in. They've caught the Mars. Red 2 will survive, and Benjaz not going to be as lucky. BP on the backside of the fight will take down the second support, but they're not done chasing. DNM, time walks on in, trying to find Kara here. There's the Pit of Malice to hold him down. PP thinking like he could go in. Oh, a nice stun in from the techies. Into the Pulverize. Faceless Void. He's low.
Oh my god.
The silence is there, but he is not dead as he's going to go over to finish these kills off. PP. Wait a minute. Oh, yeah, it's like Pit of Malice. I'm surprised speed through that. I was waited. Oh my god, that ward in the mid lane just a pixel away from the sentry.
Yeah, it is just barely not connected, so they're gonna be happy about that one. But nice team fight there on 5RAT. I thought they would lose that for sure when the TV got the Sunder off. I'm gonna be real with you.
Yeah.
That Chronosphere, like, not accomplishing anything was rough.
Death Prophet's so tanky, man. That's what the whole thing was. Death Prophet was able to just survive somehow.
Well, no, it was Terrorblade. Terrorblade got hit by the Mystic Flare inside the Chronosphere, but he has like People's Gift and Falcon Blade. Like, this is a very tanky TB build.
Oh, the silence again! AB1 was ready and waiting. In goes the Primal Beast, though. Plus the damage from the techies. They're just getting bursted down. Yeah, that'll do it. 3 dead. All for the Mars. You take those. Techies is becoming a real problem now in terms of damage.
I mean, you mentioned why this is why you like the hero so much. Huge disable, huge damage as a support hero. People really didn't like the changes to him initially, but I think like after the numbers got tweaked around a little bit.
Those people were wrong.
Yeah. I mean, Moon Meander ended up owning with it not long after the patch. Yeah. I do remember that one. I forget the exact game, but I think I can't remember if it was a regional game or not. I just remember him kind of popping off with the hero when everyone was saying it was bad. And in the post-game interview, he's like, yeah, look at the damage numbers on this hero, and I thought, this isn't a nerf, this is insane.
Yeah. 19-19, still no gold advantage. It is just back and forth here. Who do you think has the late game, honestly? Would you say 5RAT? Because I kind of feel like they do with the Faceless Void and, of course, Death Prophet.
It's hard to say.
But
probably late game, I'm always on the side of Faceless Void.
Yeah.
Once you have multiple BKBs and Chronospheres to work with.
Does Lilnik have Blink? He does. Okay. I mean, this is your catch if you can find it. I mean, they just all died on the high ground here a moment ago, so they got to be a little bit more patient. They will see PP. He's thinking about going for it. And there's the avalanche. He does not get the toss back. And comes Underlord, though. Does drop the Pit of Malice. They're going to try and force the BKB, and they do, as the Benjaz will drop the Arena as well onto the Underlord. But there's the Chronosphere. They've caught the Terrorblade with the Overgrowth. It zoned them all out. They can't get here on the Skywrath Mage, but there's the silence from the Death Prophet as they chase for more. The Bash is onto the TB. He needs help. He gets the Sunder at 1% HP. And now DNM is dead, dude. What a disaster for 5RATFORCESTAFF.
They have to back off now. Like, this exorcism is going to end in the next, like, 10 seconds here, but keeping up the chase. PP might have gone forward a little bit too soon.
Blink toss back. They do manage to hold him down. They do get the trade, but exorcism expiring, and Red 2 is in the hands of the Terrorblade. Not where you want to be. A trade for Dismar, I suppose, but Skywrath Mage now on the run. He's going to try and do what damage he can. Maybe he finds a kill on to that Treant Protector. He's really trying. Nah, not anymore. Spear back, well played by Benjaz. Man, you've got to commit for this Terrorblade. And this is all without a BKB.
Yeah, he's a lot tankier than they expect. He's got points and stats as well. Like, I think they look at the TB and his item and think, okay, we should be able to blow him up here. But again, this People's Gift, this gives you 300 HP. The Falcon Blade is another 200. He's put 3 points in the stats so far instead of maxing out Reflections, just making him even tankier.
And he took the 300 HP talent.
Yep.
So, yeah, he's substantially tankier than they're expecting. Faceless Void does not have the damage alone in that Chronosphere, and yeah, they had the Death Prophet's silence afterward to try and hold him in place, but you just got so much healing from that Treant Protector. He can't do it alone.
Yeah.
All right. Dude, super close game this time. I'm glad we're getting a close game to round out the night.
Yeah, a lot of action this one as well. Silver Edge now completed.
Smoked up onto the high ground. Nick, he will see him, gets the blink out. Whew.
Like trading with the Faceless Void, easier. And also just like a lot of damage. Do you know why he'd go for this instead of the Daedalus?
On Terrorblade?
Yeah.
The Silver Edge? You can break the Atrophy Aura, which is really important. It's a lot of damage reduction.
Yeah, I guess if most of your damage is like agility based, then you really want to deal with that. Plus is the plus 15 and 20.
I think
he's
most
pretty
people
close
take the
to it now.
Firestorm burn anyway.
Mhm.
But yeah, I mean you can break the Underlord. You can technically break the bash and whatnot, but I think the main thing is to just it's a good mobility item, it's a good survivability item, and of course gives you the break, which could be useful against the Underlord.
Radiant scanning for enemies. Or maybe for friends. They look unpopular.
Look there, like 250 gold away right now in the Treant Protector. What is 5RAT working on? Almost got Atos done on the Underlord. I mean, this will make it pretty easy to catch heroes. Death Prophet, unfortunately, pretty far away from the Shiva's Guard. Aces Void is close to the Maelstrom. He is, again, pretty underfarmed.
Oh, they do find the techies. That's a quick pick off for them. Oh, he did go the Atrophy Aura damage reduction. Never mind. Look at that.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. Again, when you're playing against the TB and most of his damage is just like
Base damage.
based on based on his agility, it's
Oh, nice silence.
necessary.
Yeah, I mean it's quite good. 50 damage, 50% damage reduction. Well, I did not realize it was that much. I guess yeah. Math does check out.
Radiant's middle tower is about to be a pile of smoking rocks.
Can he finish off the phases Void? He cannot.
And there's the
Drop
Chronosphere.
Chrono on him?
Yeah, the
not-
BKB's expiring. He's dead.
Okay.
Yeah, ends up being a definite worthy trade. His speed comes up here. Ends up getting a ton of bonus damage off the Achiphora as well.
Radiant's middle tower is about
What is this 25 talent? Achiphora allied hero bonus. Is that like
Do you remember the Aghanim Scepter on this hero back in the day?
kind of, where you just like it's an AoE aura for your allies?
Yeah.
Is that what it is? But it's
basically
just 50% of the damage?
Yeah.
Same AoE as the aura, so is it 900, I'm guessing?
Yeah.
Don't look now,
Huh.
but Radiant's bottom tower is getting
That seems pretty good.
It is.
It's kind of funny.
Dude, speed is so farmed, actually. What the hell?
Although the Aghanim Scepter was even more busted because it didn't write it on the ability, but it just like increased the duration of it to like 3 minutes.
Yeah, it was good.
Don't look now, but Radiant's bottom tower is getting
Do you
I'm surprised
remember?
more
I think
people
that was
didn't play the
also
hero
the
back
time
then.
when you got permanent damage on Achiphora as well. Like,
Yeah.
you got like 2, 3, 4 or something damage per kill or whatever.
I don't remember if it was at the same time or after that,
Don't look now, but
but
Radiant's
it
bottom
used to be
tower-
how the Aghanim
Oh.
Scepter worked like on release.
What a DD rune. Roshan number 2, speed making his way in here. They do see the Treant Avalanche toss back. Rinse and repeat. They got themselves another kill. 2 supports dead without buyback. Speed trying to force the BKB usage here out of the Mars. Oh, he's got the Avalanche. He's going to toss him back.
got
They're
a
going to get the BKB. He has no choice. Benjaz, can he get out though? Opted to drop the arena. The spear will catch 2. All right, those are some big cooldowns. That is the sign to go, Roche, if I've ever seen one.
Middle tower is
Yeah. BKB expended in the pit, or sorry, yeah. BKB expended.
And the
Use
arena?
Arena and yeah.
First hit
Treant Protector dead
bash.
as well.
Radiant's middle tower is hanging on by a
Oh.
thread.
So no way they try to contest this one. Instead, they just go to shove lanes.
Yeah. Too
I'm not
much
even sure
on
if you could
cooldown, too much spent. It makes sense. Terrorblade did finish up an Aya Scotty, though.
Again, even take a 3,500 HP right now.
It was a lot. Has the
They've
Ogre Seal
not-
Totem. Extra 10 strength.
Struggled to kill this guy. I wonder what talent he's going to get. Gets the Sender cooldown or Metamorphosis duration.
I think almost everyone goes the meta duration.
Radiant's middle tower is about to be a pile of
Because
smoking
Sunder
rocks.
having a mana cost like really made that talent less valuable.
It's still really good, but like if someone commits on, if you get one Sunder off, you usually win a team fight.
Yeah.
Although there was the Costabile moment.
True.
That one was good. Single-handedly killing like 5 heroes.
Smoke up here on 5RAT. They're gonna pop on these mines. I mean, they know something's coming. They instantly disengage. DNM Non-satisfied popping that bullwhip. He's looking for more. Question is, will he find him? Bottom lane, Silver Edge will protect the Terrorblade. Does not leave. Okay, there it is. There's going to be the TP on out. Kara in the trees. He's safe as well. Good dodge from Ravens.
Yeah.
If you're a fan of Radiant's top
And they just need to
tower,
continue to dodge the next couple of minutes here. You really don't want to have to fight into this Aegis. Ideally, you get the jump on this Faceless Void. In fact, you probably want to Hex on
middle
somebody.
tower is about to be a
Yeah.
pile of smoking rocks.
I just don't know who builds it.
Death Prophet just got one of her more important talents. That extra 400
Radiant's middle tower is hanging
HP.
on by a brick.
Try and tank her up here. Does have that Shiva's Guard complete as well.
Man, Cloak of Flames.
AB1 just gonna dump damage into the Treant, and that's gonna be more than enough to kill him. All right, nicely done.
Tire's bottom tower. Radiant's middle
Realized that he was
tower is
probably
about to
safe
be
just
tower.
chasing the Treant Protector. He's going to be by himself if it's over here. The other team backing him up.
Radiant's middle tower is hanging on by a brick.
There's smoke up on 4 heroes. I mean, looks like they're going to move into Benjaz here.
There's an
you lose
Atos
the
and
tier-
Octarine, by the way,
Yeah,
coming
if
out
you lose a
soon.
Terrorblade, it would be a disaster.
Yeah. I don't have any vision up here, do they? They're trying with Little Nick. He's really searching, but they've, again, just dodged it out successfully. Terrorblade's bottom. Gonna go back to farming. They actually, I think, saw him on the ward for a moment.
Yep. Courier died without anything on it. 2 couriers died without anything on it.
Oh, man. Dude, such a tense game. Again, we're dead even in terms of net worth. Experience, slight advantage for 5RAT, but not much. I think part of that is
I
just
mentioned
because
that someone was
Terrorblade
going to
pushes
build a
with
sheep
illusions.
stick, and it is Terrorblade who's building it.
Is it really?
Yeah, he's got it now.
Whoa.
I mean, he's the only person who was able to farm it.
That's true. I mean, you really don't have anyone else even close.
What? Oh.
What?
Oh, he dropped it. No, no, no! Pick it up! Pick it up!
Oh, he channeled onto the thing, onto the Fiend's Gate, and now Terrorblade, he's stuck. He does have a Hex, but you need help here on the side of 5RAT. If you want to take this, no one really falling besides Speed. He's going to be the first to go down. Science does catch the Terrorblade onto the low ground. He gets away. Faceless Void stuck. He's brought down. That's going to be the Aegis, but Parker, he gets the Sunder onto Little Nick. Red 2 going to chase him down here on the Death Prophet, but he jumps away with the Totem again. DNM, force staffing, reverse time walk, but he's got nowhere to go. An absolute disaster of a fight here for 5RAT. You end up losing the Terrorblade only. As PP, he's got his eyes set on the Death Prophet. Exorcism, not quite yet over the Shivas. Is it enough to keep him out? It's going to turn around.
Heal him back
He's
up.
going to turn around. He goes. Nick with the toss back. Ends up getting him. Benjaz falls as well. What is happening?
Healed back up to full HP afterwards. That entire fight started at the most disastrous way. Did you see what TB was doing? He dropped the Scythe of Ice just outside of vision as he was trying to take the shrine to hide that he had it, and he set up the portal behind him. He almost lost his Scythe of Ice at the start of that team fight. And that's why he clicked the portal. He's like spam clicking his item. He realized what was happening there. He almost just lost like 6,000.
Dude, the thing that would have been like, if he'd actually seen the item, you could place the portal on top of it and you can't pick it up.
Yeah, I didn't see the item though.
I know. It's like, that's the thing that's like nuts, is that was such a almost game-losing mistake there from the Terrorblade. It ends up being a good fight for 5RAT somehow, as Red 2 and Tiny just clean up, and my god, that they get so much experience out of this. DP's almost level 25 now. And he has a scythe. He's just gonna buy it out in a moment. There it is.
Things are looking dire for Dire's bottom tower.
Top lane, they found the Treant.
Their bottom tower
Yeah, nicely done. That's gonna be the Fiend's Gate to cut him off into the trees, and a couple auto attacks there to finish him off. DNM closing in on his Eye of Scotty.
like all the details I was given. Just the,
I mean, at this point, I feel like DNM is just there to distract them. Oh, AB1 walks into a Terrorblade and dies. That'll do it. Chrono up in 2 seconds. Wait a minute. Red 2's gonna find
Go for
him.
it.
Has the Avalanche, has the toss. They have a Chrono to follow it up. He doesn't even need it. There's gonna be the Hex. They've got to Chrono this. They can't afford him to get out of here, and they've done it. Terrorblade goes down without buyback. as they turn their attention to the tier 2 top. Oh boy. Ravens crumbling.
Top tower is really taking a beat.
80 seconds without him. I am not sure they can hold. I mean, they're going to have 2 fortifies to be able to protect the racks. It'll buy them an extra, like, what?
Oh, Nick's found an avalanche. A toss is set up for the Hex here. Can he get in range? He does. The Force Staff on board. Little Nick, what a gamer. Sets it up as Mars has got no BKB. And now no buyback. Oh boy. On the high ground, fortification number 1 will get spent, but you've got a level 25 exorcism here. It's going to chew through these buildings.
Yeah, the catapult doesn't go down, so backdoor protection is not going to get disabled. At the very least, they're only going to be able to get this set of racks. The tier 2 towers are still standing in the mid and the bottom lane.
I mean, can you just go backdoor the mid tower? You can just backdoor this mid tier 2 with this exorcism. Oh, it's expiring. Never mind.
Oh, tier 2. I don't know. I mean, ever since they reduced the damage on the buildings by 50%, you can't get through backdoor protection with this thing.
Okay. Well, level 25 on the DP, like we talked about, has the Blink Dagger and now a Trickster's Cloak coming out. So even tankier on the Death Prophet, more difficult to deal with. Boy, oh boy. 5RATFORCESTAFF pulling this game back in a massive advantage for themselves. Almost a 10k swing in the last few minutes. Over 10k now. As top lane. Scarth Mage getting ran down here by the Primal Beast. He's going to be forced to BKB, and he will fall. Now Speed on the run has a BKB available if he wants to pop it. He's going to have to. Jim Park comes in, gets the Hex there onto the Underlord. There's the Arena, the Spear onto 2. Beautifully done. Speed with the BKB trying to run away. The Atos comes through, but it's going to be the Terror Blade to hold him in place. There's no escape for the Underlord this time.
It takes him a little while, but they do end up getting him, and you got Vision of Void over here. Underneath this Observer Ward, they know where he is, but he's TP'd down to the bottom lane now. They can't catch him.
Oh, man. A little bit too aggressive positioning there from the side of 5RAT, and luckily for them, a long respawn on Roche. Otherwise, that could have easily turned this game right back for Ravens.
No. So they get to keep their 1 racked advantage now. They don't lose too much of the map, thanks to Roshan's Tamer being pretty long, but it looks like PP wants to get the last outer tower. He's pushing down this tier 2.
He's queuing up that Refresher as well, which we saw earlier, how good Refresher can be on the Primal Beast once you get to the level 25. He's also got the Timeless Relic as well, so lots of damage.
Unless it's basketball, football, horse racing, rugby, cricket, or curling. But if I was,
looks like it's just the creeps that are going to clean up the tower here. They hang around the Roche pit. Not a very good use of time, but not much else they're able to do right now. I mean, they could grab Blast to neutralize Flicker. Team?
Someone's gonna
he sees it, right?
Yeah, Parker's
you get vision of it now through fog. They made that update like, I don't know, a year or 2 ago.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. Well, they're just keeping their eyes on the Roshan. The thing is 5RAT's going to have to know that something's up here. The problem is they have no vision, and you're still missing a couple heroes. They're just so lucky Roche has not respawned. We're going to see probably an instant smoke coming out soon. There's a scan into the Roche pit. They're assuming it's up, but they're just going to pit the backside. Oh, it's right onto PP. They find him. Oh, but what a stun from Dismar onto 3. The Hex does come back out into the Atos as well. Techies likely to be the first to go down here. Tries to pop that Lotus Orb, but no chance of getting out. The Roshan, it's not up. Not for 12 more seconds. That Exorcism going to be done. Do they have detection for Kara? They actually... Oh, they have a sentry up on the high ground.
It'll be close to done.
Oh, they found him. Treant Protector. He's dead. They got the kill.
He has to buy back. He needs to be in this fight. He has to be here for Roshan. TB's going to try to force someone back. He is shoving the bottom lane with illusions. Catapult will do a little bit of damage to this tier 3.
Oh, Parker pops the smoke there. Level 25.
Bottom tower is getting obliterated.
Oh, Some spells wasted there. He's gonna get the Hex out onto the Tiny. There's the Avalanche and the oh, they get the Chrono. Terrorblade's gone, dude. Again, he's gonna have buyback, but it's gonna be the backside of the fight. PP trying to stay on top of AB1. They can get the Scarth Mage's Huge, but he gets the Bash instead. Primal Beast interrupted. Arena Spear and a huge blast off from the techies. It's gonna be enough to bring down DNM. His buyback is available. PP trying to blink away, but Red 2 predicts his path. Gonna chase him down here on the Death Prophet. You've got the Terrorblade. He's gonna rejoin the fray in a moment, but you've got to get into Roche.
Yeah, his TP was on cooldown. It took him so long to get back. Yeah, like maybe if you had Booth of Travel or something, they might be able to clean up more, but his buyback is going to secure the third Roshan of the game.
I mean, I feel like you can spam this with the Underlord, right?
That's exactly what they're doing. Yeah. And they're going to slow it down quite a bit with this one. He doesn't want to be inside the pit.
Yeah, it's not easy, dude. Death Prophet and Underlord spam. Plus the fact that he has the damage reduction aura, so this Terrorblade's not hitting this Roche for anything.
I mean, you could try to force somebody back by shoving these lanes in. Bottom is pushed in pretty far, but it looks like it's going to shove back the other way.
Dude, AB1 has an Aghanim Scepter. So, multi-hero Chronos are lethal.
It's only going to get scarier as he is level 20.
Nev, how have we been doing this for 10 hours today, man? The games just never end.
Especially with 5RAT playing, man.
Oh my god.
You know what, Ricky? It doesn't feel like work when I'm here with you.
It does for me.
Come on, man. Remember my comment earlier?
Yeah, I do. I'm sorry.
That one was a zinger.
That one was a zinger. I'll give you that. That was well done.
Wow, this guy's thinking, oh, get me the fuck away from this guy. Oh, why Summit's not hiring me a new co-caster?
Ah, dude. Level 20 on Scarth Mage is pretty big. The Ancient Seal damage amp again. Dude, Techies is just creating a minefield around the Roshan. He's like, if we can't have it, neither can you. Oh, Blink Hex, Red 2, and just to catch the Primal Beast. And just a little bit of harassment here, but will not be able to find the kill. You have a nice Lotus Orb here on Techies. Dude, Parker just goes into Roche. He actually just walked right on in.
Do they see this?
Red 2, his smoke pops. He's gonna know something's going on. They know they're in the Roche pit.
Yeah.
Oh, they get the Hex into the Chrono! There's the Mystic Flare! Skywrath Mage's damage is just way too much, and that is a dieback. Red 2 gonna just chase down these heroes one by one. On the backside, it's PP trying to do what he can, but he goes into a pit once again, and Skywrath Mage walks away, hands in the air. They're gone, man. There is not much you can do at this point. Roshan will easily go the way of 5RATFORCESTAFF now.
I don't know how they keep him alive through this. Look at the magical damage this guy's taking.
You can't.
He ends up getting just bursted down 4,000. He can't move. He can't do anything inside the pit unless he gets a BKB off first. And there's just no way. Like, he's even got the Trickster Cloak on for the extra magic resist.
Yeah, it's just not possible. He's taking so much damage.
You can seal plus this Mystic Flare.
Plus Veil. It's like, there's so much magic damage, right? It's absurd. They have the Refresher Shard now onto DNM. The last fortification here for Ravens. I'm curious why they don't just give the Refresher on over to Death Prophet so that he can just Exo again. But I think part of it is the Chronosphere is the kill threat.
Yeah. But when comes back, they use the... Yeah.
Okay, there it is. They realize he doesn't have buyback, otherwise he would have used it. So, or I guess it's on cooldown. They have to know. Red 2 goes in, able to dodge out the spear from the Mars, the silence, the avalanche, the toss. He's gone. He's going to buy back. You got 2 heroes left up against 5 from the side of 5RATFORCESTAFF. And an exorcism just chewing through your buildings. Red 2 not in too much danger, but in comes the Mars Blink. Red 2 able to just continue to dodge it out. He's got a second arena, a second spear, but is it going to be enough, man? It doesn't look like it. He's all alone here, trying to run his way back into the base, but the toss will stop him. That's going to be the dieback, and Red 2 with the BKB. Still alive, still healthy, looking for Faceless Void. Time walks off the damage there from the Primal Beast into the Mystic Flare, and they are falling one by one. Ladies and gentlemen, they've done it. 5RATFORCESTAFF, we're gonna go 4-0 for the day here. with 4 incredibly long games. The GG comes out. They're diving Parker inside the fountain. They want another one. They won't get it.
Despite it all, despite playing a game 10 hours ago, they were inside the lobby. They managed to win both of their series, all their games. Oh, Ricky, are you impressed? Not only that, they ended this game on the exact same second as their last one.
Wait, really? Is it actually?
47-0-1. This is a conspiracy or some shit, man.
Consistency from 5RATFORCESTAFF. That's all I gotta say. Consistency.
Yep, and they proved me wrong yet again. You know, ending these games before 15 minutes, making me look like an absolute fool. But it's been a hell of a day, man.
Oh boy, has it! Oh boy, has it! It has been a lot of fun. It has. Big shout out to 5RAT. Again, they finished the day 4-0. Congratulations to Thunder Awaken and Infinity as well. We're gonna get a lot of people being like, oh, you know, left side 2 zeros all the way down. You know, blah 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 blah. Fixed this, fixed that. You know, you can complain because whatever. We don't give a shit. You guys, it's a great Dota today.
They fixed their attitudes. How about
they? Yeah.
All right. We had to leave yet? Are we free?
I don't know, man. I'm pretty sure we're not allowed. We're gonna be back here in what?
14 hours.
Yeah, about 14 hours, something like that. Maybe less.
Pull up the schedule.
Yeah, 14 hours actually. We're gonna be right back here. It's good stuff. Well, everyone, it's been a blast. We're gonna call it a night. I gotta work in the morning, and then we'll be back in the casting some more BTS Pro Series in the afternoon. Neph, final thoughts.
The ride never ends. Good night, everybody.
Get off, no matter what, no matter how much we can try. I can't get off.
Thank you, everybody, so much for watching. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.